Hello, my dear Cancerians. Welcome to your 2025 reading with me, Cindy. Cancer, I'm going to ask slightly different questions this time around for the projection of the upcoming year. I'm going to ask, what is your priority going to be in 2025? This could be something that requires your attention, so you have to make it your priority. Or it could be something that you kind of plan that way and you want to make it your priority, but it's your focus. What is the good coming in for you in 2025? And how are you going to view the world in 2025? And when I say that, I'm going to ask it in two ways. I'm going to ask, how are you going to kind of view your immediate world, like your friends, relatives, loved ones? And then how are you going to view the outer world, the collective world, that space out there? All right, Cancer, we're going to get started with the Energy Oracle deck and then the Tarot. All right, I'm going to pull all of them out. One go. Your priority is to be hostile, is to be a mean mother. You have the hostilities card. Could be something here that you need to protect, or you could be needing to protect, I don't know, somebody around you could be aggressive, or you could be trying to slander someone. I don't know. Okay, good coming in is the Angel of Balance. I want to say that your life is going to feel like it has a balance that it hasn't had thus far. So there's something in your life that is going to feel like there's better balance in it. Now, there could be a choice or a decision that you've made or that you will make, and you're going to honor this and you're going to stick with it, and you're just going to keep life balanced as it needs to be as you move forward. So, I don't know, this kind of gives me a bit like harmony. Harmony is the good coming towards you. That's interesting. So, I don't know, it could be very specific for someone. I'm getting, like, maybe you promised somebody something and you're kind of like, I don't know if I can fulfill that. And it's almost like this person saying, oh, you know what? I don't need you now. I'll be okay. And I'm like, oh, like, you know, I don't know. Something like that. Like a relief for some of you in something. How are you going to view the world? Your personal world? Victory. So those around you having victory. Well, that's a good thing too. I mean, if these are people that you're close with. What about the outside world? Everybody's fucking happy, man. Happy family. Happy families? I don't know. So far, I think Gemini is the only one looking at everything realistically. Let's see. You have storm warning and all tied up at the bottom. So you've had problems in the past. You've had problems in the past. They've kind of held you back from being able to do what you want to do. Now, okay, let's just grade. You have the hostilities card. That's going to be your priority. 2025. We need tarot for that. I mean, I'm hoping you're all like good. You're not going to purposely try to slander or backstab anybody. You might be trying to protect yourself from this. Like, why, right? What is that? The hostilities card. What's this hostilities about? What's this hostility about? The Knight of Wands. Somebody's intentions here. Somebody's drive. Somebody's philosophy about, could be about life. Someone's desires. It could be your desires. Someone may be trying to challenge you on your desires. Why would that be a priority? All right. Tell me more about the hostilities card. Well, there's the Five of Wands. Oh, the Eight of Cups. Oh, I don't know. I feel like somebody here wants to kind of create a competitive environment with you, and you're like, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not, okay. What comes in after the Eight of Cups? Oh, the Two of Cups. The Hermit, the Magician, the Tower. That was a lot. I only asked for one, but okay. All right. So there's going to be a priority here for you to avoid conflict. That's how that comes across. So that's nice that we investigated that with the tarot. You are going to avoid conflict. That's going to be a priority for you in 2025. And this conflict could center around you and other people having different desires, different desires. What is it? I want to say hopes and dreams. This is almost like, no, I desire to do this. I want to do this. And maybe even like if people in the past or you early on in the year deal with other individuals who might, I don't know, want you to do things that are kind of like in their highest good. This really benefits them, but it might not benefit you, right? Like you find a conflict here. You're going to find a conflict with something. And it's time to walk away. That's what it is. It's time to walk away. It's kind of like, I don't want to fight about this. I don't want to have to guard myself in this situation. So you're walking away and you go into the Two of Cups, but you take the Hermit energy, the Magician, and the Tower. That almost feels counterintuitive to the Two of Cups. I want to say it might be trying to balance something, or it might be someone that you... It's weird because when I say a priority for 2025, you feel like that, okay, it could be the biggest thing that you focus on. It may not be for the longest period of time in 2025, right? But it's significant for you. It comes across like this, though, the way I look at it. It's almost like you've resolved some type of a conflict here, and after you've finished that, the next day you go and you get together with a friend that you really get along great with. Maybe you share a drink, you share a really nice time with this person, and then you go on your own. It's like you go on your own. You go on your own, you leave behind those that you can't get along with, or there's some type of conflict here. It could even be a group of people where at some point you resonated with them. You may have had the same desires and goals here, but you don't. Then you don't. I'm not gonna. But there's like a sense of I've invested here, but you know it doesn't have to take it as to the point that I thought it was going to go, because I don't think it's going to go there. I don't have. I feel conflict in this group. I feel like you're quietly up to something. That's how this goes with the Hermit, the Magician, and the Tower. Like you are quietly up to something. And you're breaking something down. What are you breaking down with that Tower? What are you breaking down with the Tower? What are you up to? Kids are up to. The Star and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I want to say you are, I don't know so much if you're breaking things down. It's almost like you're figuring how do I rebuild myself towards my dreams? So something sidetracked you here. Something sidetracked you, and it feels like other people's interests sidetracked you. And you were trying to figure out how to, like, you need a change of plans here to get your blessings. That's a priority. That's very, like, it's a lot going on there, no? I really do. I feel like out of everybody's priorities, I kind of got the most details out of you from everybody else. So there's your priority. You're doing away with hostile situations, people, and environments. And you're going to see how you can get yourself back on track. Oh? Okay. And so the good coming to you, I want to say, is Angel of Balance. I really like this too, because the way this card is sitting, like her back is towards all of that aggressive and complicated energy. So honoring your choices, finding balance and equilibrium in your life. That's the good thing. So I feel like things feel balanced. Like maybe there isn't this hostile situation that you're dealing with anymore. I don't know my throat chakra in this reading today. Centered and honoring your life choices. The Nine of Wands, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. There's that. Okay, it's the Star with that Seven of Pentacles energy with like this Four of Cups. You made a choice at some other point before 2025. I see that here. And you didn't get to fulfill it. There was some type of blessing that might have even come your way, and you didn't get to take it as far as you would have liked to have taken it. You didn't get to see something through here. And when it says that you're centered in honoring those choices, this is going back to some sort of choice that got sidetracked by you, or of you. Something got sidetracked here for you. This was abundance. And it's almost as if you had to put all your energy into something that you were fighting for or dealing with. Some sort of hostility. You're getting yourself back on track, baby. That's what you're doing in 2025. It's funny, the Four of Cups, it didn't come through in my reading. I was watching someone else's reading, and it came through like this to me and another person's reading. I don't remember who they were. And I thought, that's an interesting way to look at the Four of Cups. It was kind of like a download, where it's something that was an opportunity for you, was a good opportunity, right? It's the Four of Cups, it's the highest cup, or the higher cup. But due to unforeseen circumstances, you were not able to take something as far as you would have liked to have taken it. That's what you're doing here. You're reclaiming some sort of sense of abundance and fruitfulness. And it's almost like you're going back to the tree to pick on, like if you planted something, it's also giving me like you planted these trees and then you got completely you got pulled off to the side here. There was in some sort of argument or drama, and it took you away from your purpose or a blessing. You're getting back centered onto this purpose and blessing. That's what the good thing is here. I like it. So how you view the world, I want to say you're going to view the world really nicely, but because I also feel like you're putting a lot of difficult things behind you. So you're looking at the world through a lens here where you're feeling pretty good. You're going to see victory in your personal world. Your immediate personal world is victory. The King of Swords. Something could be very clear. There could be a rule or a regulation that is passed that supports you or someone close to you. Or some type of rule or regulation is upheld that supports you or someone close to you. You could be having a victory and a legality as well. The Eight of Wands. Wow, it could be, now that's interesting, the way that comes across. You could have a family member here who's been trying to immigrate to where you live now. Something going on here about getting the paperwork in order to move somewhere. That's in your personal world. Now, it could also be like paperwork, I don't know, it could have something to do with the sale or purchase of something. But it's legal and it's kosher and it's good to go. And then you go with this Eight of Wands or someone. It feels like it's good for you. It feels good to you. Well, I don't know. I asked the King of Swords. I got the Eight of Wands. I'm not kidding. Okay. Yeah. And you have it too. So far, you only have one Pentacle card. I'm noticing this pattern. I'm noticing this pattern this week. There's hardly any Pentacle cards that come out compared to the number of cards that do come out. And it's quite noticeable. In everyone's side. Taurus, I think, had the most. They had 4 or 5. But most of those showed up in how they were viewing the world. So there were physical, factual things that they were observing or experiencing that were giving their perceptions. Where I am, so I'm going to tell it to you too, because I'm not expecting that everyone is going to go to every one of these 2025 readings. Bless your heart if you do. But so I really feel like there's something significant about 2025 where there's a lot of energies, emotions, and thoughts that we're all navigating. And these are preparing us for physical manifestations in the future. I feel like 2025 is going to be coming across like a year where we are in the process of manifesting. So 2026 could be a big manifesting year. It's not to say that physical things aren't going to happen in this life, but I also, in this life, but I also feel like that energies are also not, for whatever reason, they're not as yes and no here. Like, you have these energies and it can be up to you guys with what you do with them. So it doesn't feel like that this reading is also coming across like this is how it's going to be for you. Because the pentacles are how any tarot reader can really ground the physical into the reading. Otherwise, it's a person's desires, it's their feelings, it's, you know, I can get a good story out of your priority because of the number of cards, for one thing. But it's still like, I don't know. It's just something to think about. There isn't a lot of pentacle cards that have been coming out in these 2025 readings. This King of Swords. Just Strength card in the Emperor. Well, see what I'm saying? And it's Major Arcana through the yin yang in these readings. Major Arcana and very little pentacles. So you do what you can with what you can in 2025. The universe might be in charge of a lot of things in 2025 for us as well. Okay, this victory here, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's almost like a ruling that it's like getting a ruling or a judgment about something and then going to a higher court. Going to a stronger authority here. And then you get victory. This is in your personal world. And I don't know how else I would describe that. It could be if you've been dealing with a boss who seems to think that they know what the rules and regulations are, and they're telling you what you can and cannot do, and you're like, I know it's not that. Or you've asked this person, can I get the human resources handbook or something? I don't know. And this person has pulled out pages. Or if it's a digital copy, this person has something. You get victory over this. There is a higher court that gives you the victory in the movement. And this is connected to like your personal world. It could be something that someone very close to you has been fighting for, or something that affects you as well. I don't know. But it's good. It's very good. But it's taken to a higher court. So, okay, now the outer world, like the collective, how you're viewing that. You're viewing that as a happy family. People getting along. That's very nice. Happy family. The Page of Swords, you are seeing this. You could be seeing, there could be a very significant happy family around, or maybe, is there a happy family? Who is this? Who is this happy family? I know the Page of Swords, you're seeing this, or you're learning, or maybe even being seen what makes a happy family here. The Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Oh, you're getting some ideas. Funny. It's an odd thing to pull out because it's making me feel like it's not in your community. It's not supposed to be in how I'm asking about it. Like your personal world would be your community, your neighborhood, the people that you personally know. Where the outer world are those people that you don't really know. So what is playing on in the world stage here where you're seeing, it could be, it's something, I'm wondering, I don't know why, Cancer. That's odd. There's going to be a royal wedding. And I don't know. I'll tell you how that came in. I don't know. There's something here on the world stage, and I just thought, Cancer, why am I getting this in Cancer's reading? And then I went to Princess Diana, because she was a Cancerian, right? She was a Cancerian. Both her boys are married. Somebody here, there's something here you're getting, I don't know, what you're going to be witnessing. You're witnessing something. There, okay. I don't know. It looks like a family, and but it's a ready-made. It's talking about a ready-made family. So it could be two people that had already been in a relationship, and they're coming together here for to create a new family dynamic. But there's going to be a little bit of doubt. You're just going to have to trust what you see. Oh. You're just going to have to trust what you see. Isn't that odd? That is a really odd one that you pulled out there. You could also be seeing like how people in different ways are starting to prioritize their family and friends over other things. I'm really getting the impression, just the way like people are kind of looking at the outer world, how that's been perceived here, is that there's going to be a real pushback towards happiness in 2025. Happiness and peace. Okay. Oh, she got the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Now, that's kind of giving a vibe there, like not wanting to share or not wanting to be the first one to kind of reach out your hand or... Yeah, well, that's what I have in this reading. So I'm going to go do the extended, Cancer. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is your spiritual quest in 2025? I'm going to ask about your work and finances in 2025. And I'm going to ask about your romantic personal life in 2025. Thank you so much, my dear portals of love. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.